EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the state of Maryland. Look who's leading the Raise Hail chant. None other than RG3, Robert Griffin III, as we close in on kickoff at Northwest Stadium, just outside of the nation's capital. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on.
Kupp in motion. On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Nick Cross will bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Milroe. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton.
Mike, I really didn't think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get a field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
And he overhit that just a bit. That's beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. His pass caught. It's Chigotankwo. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Krosky-Merritt to run again. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Now facing 3rd down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. First down. Smith-Njigba left side. He's got him.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle. Now Milroe. Moving outside the pocket. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Kalijah Kancey in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Second and long coming up. Throwing is Milroe. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. That is Odafe Oweh. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Here's Milroe to throw. Downfield, he's got Horton. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Here's Lane. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
Don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey?
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Daniels. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
3rd and 12.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his tight end, and that's Okonkwo. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
You took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Patrol.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play past defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This will be 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First down, they'll keep it on the ground, and here's Charbonnet. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Deron Payne in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Milroe. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Bengals. Ball one. Attack.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
On second down, here's Krosky Merritt. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And now third, they only need 2 yards. They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. And he'll have a Commanders first down. And tackle was made at about the 43-yard line.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on third down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10.
Hey, score!
Throwing now, Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is over the middle and intercepted. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. Third and very long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Milroe. And caught with one hand. What concentration to bring it in.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
Third time punt team has been summoned in this first half. Kicks
Washington
away.
takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Burrito.
They'll throw with Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. On second down, it's Daniels. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Byron Murphy. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. A run out of the gun, Krosky Merritt, and that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. Here's Horton. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one caught by Emmanuel Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
QB will survey the defense on first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is complete to Henderson.
Complete to Emmanuel Henderson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Commanders' 35-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. Darnold to throw again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
To throw again is Darnold. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Wilson. Tequila.
Daniels now on first down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Guard.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
Attack! Tiger! Go!
Throwing is Daniel. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd and 10.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
So these two teams have pretty much played themselves even through this first half. So the conversation at halftime is we need that spark. We need that one play. And I'll tell you, Mike, that might be the play right there. Great vision, great speed, just an excellent return to start this third quarter.
On first down, Daniels. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
On the handoff, it's Krosky-Merritt, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle made by the second-round pick.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Open right side is Okonkwo. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Give to Charbonnet. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
And this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
That'll bring up second and 11. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. He's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, it's Milroe. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Milroe. flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Seattle. Here's Charbonnet. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From 29, here's second down and 5. Here's Milroe to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Come to the line for third down and 5. Throwing is Milroe. Rolling right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked by Will Harris. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Hey, score! Score! Attack!
They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Krosky Merritt, the ball carrier, taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Hey, go here!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The rush gets there. He is down, back inside the 5. Byron Murphy in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. Third and long. They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a run with Charbonnet. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
going to hold on to this one.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
And it's third down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Johnny Ryan.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's Bobo. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They'll run with Charbonnet. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Amik Robertson there to bring him down.
25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Third and 9.
Come on. 60 Bison.
To the air, it's Milroe. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And at this point, Mike, it just becomes expected. You almost take it for granted that JSN's going to make these kind of plays. He found a new gear a season ago, going from a great receiver to the offensive player of the year. I mean, one of the best route runners in football, some of the best hands in football, and at the wide receiver position, that's a pretty good start.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Run out flying. Here we go.
He'll try to run with Price. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. On the zone read, this is Milroe. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard
Take
line.
over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard
From just
line.
across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing again, Daniels. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Washington.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and 10. To throw is Daniels. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hey, Elway! Elway! Elway!
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Fought for and tied for the first down. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth down.
I think it's just simply the case, Mike, of a great throw and an even better catch, and there's just not a whole lot else for the defender to do. I mean, he is sticking with him stride for stride. Perfect throw, perfect catch, and really nothing else you can do.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches.
Hey, Pillar! Pillar! Pillar!
Now Daniels. Short one there to Okonkwo. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That's to the running back, Jadarian Price. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Seattle. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Milroe going to throw it again. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Milroe. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to even the score late. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This one he's got to have. And this one online. And it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That's well done right there. Down 3. Obviously, you would have loved a touchdown, but the first job is to just get this game back square, and they were able to accomplish that.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Get set, get set. Barbell.
They'll throw with Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Derek Hall getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
At the 25-yard line.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now on second and long.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hey, hotline blink. Hotline blink. Hotline blink.
They'll run here. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up third down.
Here's a big one. This third down. And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Wizard, 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 wizard.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The Commanders about to send this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Now Milroe. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That ball intercepted to the 20.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
Makes the score. Commanders 13. Seahawks 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here's Milroe to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. When you talk about impacting the game in all areas, this guy's having himself a ball game.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Throwing is Milroe. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the
Brought
line.
down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Seattle will use
Loss
the
of 2.
final
Brings
timeout,
up second
and they'll stop it
12
with
at the
17
Seahawks'
seconds to go in the
32-yard
game.
line.
Tossed out left for Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
By Bobby Wagner. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, they go with Krosky Merritt. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.